All right. Let's do Berseria High is in session. Oh yeah, this is the high school outfits, and then like the pop idol outfits. Yeah, idol invaders. Okay, let's get it going.
Hey Velvet, did you ever go to school?
No, but I learned how to read and write. An old lady in the village taught everyone. Why? Are you interested in school?
Yeah, I wonder what it's like. You get to study a lot, right?
Whether you want to or not. You know, I wonder what your life would be like if you went to school.
The best part of school is after-school clubs. A bunch of wild kids experimenting with life. You and I should start up a band, Laphicet.
That sounds fun. But wait, you're in school too?
I sure am. The closer exams came, the less focused I got, you see. I reckon I'll never graduate.
I'm not sure why you sound so proud of it.
Then I shall join the student government and foster a proper educational environment.
You do seem the class president type.
You'd think that, but it is I who is class president. Eleanor merely serves as my secretary.
Is that true?
She must have cheated in the election. Politics is a dirty game. Words like cheat or unfair are for losers. Then I shall organize a detective club and uncover our foul president's misdeeds.
Have fun, you guys.
Join my machinery club, Laphicet. I'll get you good and fired up to learn. We'll aim to be champions in the World Contraption Competition.
A machinery club? Sounds fun.
But I won't tolerate slacking. No credits until the trophy is ours.
Huh? But...
The teacher is more passionate than the student.
What club would you join, Velvet?
Me? Well, the home ec club sounds good. I could pick up some new cooking tricks and learn some crafting.
Home ec, huh?
Is it a little dull for me?
It's down to earth. I like it. It's nice to think about reading a book next to you while you're cooking something.
Yeah, but we don't need school for that, do we?
Oh? You're right.
Okay then, idol invaders.
I'm scared. So very scared.
Magilou?
What's got you so frightened?
It's idols!
Idols?
They're beings on a distant world that garnered the adoration of the masses. I learned of them when studying the Empyreans.
They must be pretty bizarre to frighten you.
Does being that rude come naturally to you? Idol. The word has a certain mystique to it, don't you think? What sort of beings are they? They are embodiments of the arcane, descending to stand atop great altars.
What does that mean?
They take the forms of young women clad in short, frilly skirts.
What? Why short skirts?
Beats me. Only the gods could explain it.
So are there a lot of these idols?
Fierce battles are waged between their adherents, who each believe theirs to be supreme. Wait, people wage wars over them? Not all the time. Indeed, idols are said to often collaborate or form groups known as units. Their worshippers gather together and wave ritual items called glow sticks. It is how they express their unconditional love. That sounds absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Their calendars are packed with a myriad of group rituals known as live concerts and festivals. Each one is said to hold singing and dancing you could only see in dreams.
Wow.
So they sing and dance? I don't really get it.
It's hard to explain. Their voices are without equal, their movements passionate, and their smiles pure. It is written that there are as many idols as there are stars in the sky. I see. And each has their own character that cannot be found anywhere else. Precisely.
I want to meet an idol someday.
They're on a distant world, but if they exist, perhaps you will meet one someday. But I must warn you, my boy. Some say that they are monsters who make slaves of men.
Is that possible? Laphicet, if you ever meet an idol, keep your wits about you, alright?
Don't worry, Velvet. I'm sure idols are wonderful creatures.
Oh.
You sound so confident.
Yeah. I don't understand it, but I trust my feelings.
A surprising amount of these skits have to do with men becoming slaves. We still have 7 more of these. Man, I did not realize there were so many of these. I thought there were only 5 skits total. Probably should have split these up throughout the playthrough or something. But anyways, Magilou's Midnight Monologues 4th night. Let's do it.
Here's what you've been waiting for. It's Magilou's Midnight Monologues. Each week, a different guest draws a topic card and reveals their secrets. This week, we have some mail for our panel. Dear Velvet, pay back the 100 gold you owe me.
I didn't loan anyone anything. Who wrote that anyway? Oh, you just wanted me to get worked up.
Precisely. And with that done, let's move on to our guest. It's our second mascot after Bienfu. Welcome, Laphicet.
Oh, so I'm second to Bienfu.
What's wrong? Did you think you were the cutest?
That's not what I meant.
Ah, but that's what's got you down, isn't it? Tut-tut, young man. Pride goes before a fall, my dear. Now show your humility and apologize.
I'm sorry that I thought I was cuter than Bienfu.
And to the balcony seats, too.
I'm very sorry.
That kid is too easy. She should be ashamed.
Good. Now, with your new outlook in mind, draw a topic card.
This one.
And the card is, now here's the truth. Since you're already feeling penitent, it's time to make a confession. Like that you've been secretly sniffing Velvet and Eleanor's clothing.
Fee would do no such thing.
That's right.
Actually, I do have a secret I've been keeping from everyone. It happened with something of yours. Something you'd taken off for the night.
Oh my! You're saying it was my clothing all along?
It was yesterday. I saw something fluffy in the grass. Velvet told me not to touch it, but I couldn't help myself. And so I snuck it back to the inn. But I didn't have anywhere to keep it. So I ended up putting it in your hat.
And that fluffy stuff was?
They were praying mantis eggs.
So that's why my hat's been wriggling about.
Laphicet, since Magilou is occupied right now, maybe you should take over.
Right. The next part of the secret word is R-I. And our next guest will be Velvet.
Yeah. As long as those mantises don't eat Magilou in the meantime.
Don't scare me like that!
See you next week.
That one was pretty good. Rokuro's is still my favorite, though. Eisen's probably second. That may be third. Anyways, Captain Eisen and crew.
Everyone, assemble!
What's got you in such a bad mood?
Is something wrong, Eisen?
I'd say so. There are rumors going around that Ifreed's pirates have gone soft. They're with a bunch of oddballs, they say.
Oddballs?
They mean all of you.
People talk. Why not just let them talk?
Besides, that's what we are, isn't it?
It's an outrage! Do you have any idea how hard we worked to build up our image as ruthless masters of the high seas?
So this is about your reputation.
Well, what can we do about it?
I won't rest until I've made all of you at least look the part of proper pirates. Let me tell you what you need to wear.
He gets worked up over the strangest things. He can be such a bother.
I agree, but he'll dig in his heels if we fight. Let's just play along.
You're up, Laphicet. We're going to sell you as a young Viking who can outwit anyone. You can blow on the helmet horn, sounding a note to signal our attack and our enemy's doom.
Like a hunting horn? Awesome!
Next is Rokuro. You're a barbarian marauder who came from a distant land. You don't understand any language. You're a wild, raging beast with a thirst for battle. Your hobby is headhunting. On to Velvet. You'll be a cruel, cold-blooded piratess who will exploit any weakness. You'll be known as Sanguine Velvet the Bloody.
Isn't that redundant? You've got blood in there twice.
Just let him have his way, Velvet.
Now, Eleanor, you'll be the traitorous fallen angel. You're a stalking panther from the Stygian darkness that no man, nor even a kitten, would trust.
Am I an angel or a panther? I shall do my best.
And Magilou, you're a wanton devil who lives for nothing but pleasure, and is immersed in its tempestuous waters. We'll call you Loose Cannon Magilou.
I think you're the wanton loose cannon here.
And last is me. I need something to reflect my stature as the acting captain of Ifreed's pirates. My weapon of choice will be a hook, and that'll make me Eisenhook!
Hook! Eisenhook!
That's a classic pirate style.
Right? Sometimes you have to stick to tradition.
Hooks are only useful for hanging towels, I say. Either way, I'm not sure I agree with his taste.
Just keep it to yourself. Boys can get like this sometimes.
Yes, when they're around 14, right?
Oh, Rokuro. Service with a sigh. I can already tell I'm gonna like this one.
This is the tale of a fair lady and her servants dwelling in a faraway mansion. First, there was Velvet, the lowest maid. Her favorite word was no, and she stubbornly refused to carry out 8 out of 10 of her master's commands. She was a fine cook, but her uncivil manner made her unfit to make direct contact with the guests. It seemed that she only acted out because she was embarrassed to be seen in maid uniform, but if anyone dared to bring it up,
I'll send you straight to hell.
Next, there was Eleanor, the head maid, who performed every task with precision. A fastidious perfectionist, she couldn't abide even a speck of dust. But in her zeal, she often placed the cart before the horse. You can't walk on that floor! I just cleaned it! Then there was Rokuro, master of the kitchen knife, also known as the Wandering Chef. His obsession with the blade meant he could only make sashimi and noodles. But what keeps him from cutting gels?
Ah! The sole flaw in the Rangetsu style has been revealed.
And then came Eisen, the newest servant, who worked least but boasted the most. But rumors of his connection to the underworld kept the master too afraid to complain. With a single dark glance, this wolf in servant's clothing could even make the master's guests do his work.
It's your life, so you take control of it. And it's your house, so you do the chores.
Next was Laphicet, the serving boy, whose obedience was a refreshing change for the master, considering she had to deal with all the other ones. He was earnest and hard-working, but clumsy. So very clumsy. Seeing him in action made you want to rush to his aid, so if he worked, everyone worked. Sometimes he worked himself to total exhaustion, falling asleep on the spot, and he would have to be carried to his bed.
I'll do my best in the morning.
And last but not least was Lady Magilou. She was the master of the manor, but couldn't stand everyone calling the maids alone cute. Not to be outdone by her own servants, she donned a maid uniform herself and ended up working the hardest of all. That no one would believe her the lady of the house was a source of great distress. Not even her own servants.
Wow, that's really sad.
Isn't it?
I'm talking about the servants who had to work for such a master.
Huh? Hey!
Oh, Magilou. We still have 4 more left. This might bleed into a 3rd video. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna save the Magilou's Midnight thing for last. Veracity with Velvet.
Hello, and welcome to a special bonus performance by Magilou's Menagerie. It's Veracity with Velvet. You probably know how this is gonna turn out.
Wait! I don't like the sound of this at all!
You'll like the experience even less, my dear guest.
You're beginning to frighten me!
And the panel you all know and love.
Give me a chance to...
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I didn't realize that this, I think that is supposed to happen. Yeah. I think all 3 of these go in an order with one another. So we actually do need to do this first. I was going to do the Magilou's Midnight Monologues 5th, and then the Eve After is the last 2. But I think Veracity with Velvet actually does connect to them. So we're going to do this one.
It's that time of the week again! Welcome to Magilou's Midnight Monologues! topic card will our guest draw in this, the final installment of our program? And here she is, a woman with an appetite for anything and everything.
I guess those mantises lost their appetite for you.
It was a close call, but I was saved by some heroic grasshoppers. May their noble sacrifice not be in vain. Now, on to the topic. Just 2 cards remain in Magilou's mystery box. Will it be anything goes or matters of the heart?
I'm sure you've got some scheme to make me draw matters of the heart, but it isn't happening.
Velvet, you don't know what trick she has planned. Stay sharp.
Aizen, I want you to do me a favor. Pray that I draw matters of the heart, all right?
Aye.
Now!
And the card is... anything goes!
Just what I hoped for.
Oh, you used Aizen's bad luck for your benefit.
I'm happy to help, but that still stings a bit.
As long as it's about matters of the heart.
What the? White ink on white paper? You're downright diabolical.
Indubitably. I wouldn't be much of a witch if I weren't, now would I? Besides, I'm the one who makes the rules here, so give up and spill it!
Fine, fine. People often complain about the taste of venison, but if prepared right, it makes a great main course. It can be tough, so a slow-cooked stew is wonderful if you're inexperienced with cooking it. There, those were my matters of the heart.
Oh, Velvet.
What a disappointment. Alas! I thought we could all have a chuckle at your first love, but you went that route. All that for a pun, and a weak one at that. You think you're too good for this program?
I didn't say that.
It's not about what you said, my dear. What a pathetic excuse for an excuse. And after derailing this whole program, what do you have to say for yourself?
I'm sorry.
Speak up. I couldn't hear you.
I'm sorry.
And to the balcony seats, too.
I'm very sorry!
Dear audience, I ask that you forget I had any connection to this travesty. Now I bid you goodbye with a little song and dance.
By the way, next week we're having a special bonus program. It will be called Veracity with Velvet. Our guest will be Magilou. Don't miss it.
Huh? No one informed me of this.
This week's part of the secret word is A. Come back next week for the next one.
There's more to the secret word?
Yeah, they just spelled out Berseria. I knew they were going to do something to twist it up, but I didn't know what. All right. Hopefully I can skip through the very start of this to get back to where you were.
Hello.
I think I can press X. Yes, I can press X to skip through. Where were we?
You're beginning
About
to
here.
And the panel you all know and love.
Give me a chance to escape! This is more of a barrier than a panel. I wasn't told I'd be treated like this.
On this program, we interrogate the witch based on the topic card she draws.
So now you know.
The Matters of the Heart is the only card left! This is a witch trial! Somebody call my lawyer!
I'm the one who makes the rules here. So give up and pick a card.
I guess I brought this upon myself. No! Watch as I break the chains of destiny! Hee-yah!
The card is Matters of the Heart.
Yeah, I didn't think that would work.
Now it's time to talk, Magilou. About the topic you tried to set me up with.
Fine. I'll show you. You're so bitter! Just like my least favorite vegetable!
Artichoke hearts?
No! I was going to tell you about this really nice person I met the other day. Very generous!
Let me guess, they had a heart of gold.
Actually, I just wanted to tell you about a card game!
Hearts, you mean?
I'm out of ammunition. Oh, please forgive me! A witch can't talk about her love life!
She's actually crying.
Honestly, you have no spine at all.
All right, Magilou. Start off by apologizing to the balcony seats.
I'm so sorry!
In the upper balcony, too.
I'm so sorry!
And to the arena section.
I'm so
And on that high note, it's time to say goodbye. That's all for our talk program. Thank you for joining us for these 6 weeks.
We hope to see you again someday.
And the final part of the secret word is the secret word.
Is that the best you could do?
Berseria is the secret word. About what I expected. We have 2 more. This is going to be a slightly longer than average video because I don't want to have the next video just have the last 2. So we're going to get them all done here.
Come on, Magilou. You can't tack on more to the secret word.
You tacked on this special, didn't you?
What was the secret word anyway?
Let's see. From the start, it was
B-E.
R.
S-E.
R-I.
Is the secret word?
What on earth could it mean?
I can't say. But perhaps the answer lies within the heart of each person who hears it.
Right. I get that feeling too.
Yeah, it could be. I still don't get it, though.
I guess that draws things to a nice close. But I'm still left a little unsatisfied.
Don't worry about it. You'll understand once we finish the main story.
What main story?
If you want the answer, look within your heart.
Can't just go and break the 4th wall like that, Magilou. Who do you think you are? All right, last one. Let's do it.
With that bandana and cape, he's no ordinary man.
Who are you talking about, Eisen?
Oh, got this book called The Souls of Heroes. I was just reading a part about a swordsman.
It's a book on the equipment of legendary heroes, isn't it?
It says that when you dress yourself like one of the legendary heroes, you can form a link with their soul.
Wow, there's a lot of interesting stuff in here.
A sword that talks? There is such a thing?
Hey, this would look good on you, Velvet.
It seems a bit revealing, but it says it brings riches, and I like that. And red and black are kind of my colors.
Your colors? Is that how you think of yourself?
It might be fun to dress up differently and see how it feels. Like this suit, for example. You might look rather dashing in it, Rokuro.
Oh.
Don't you agree?
Oh. Huh.
Rokuro?
Oh, sorry. A strange feeling just came over me. What do you think of this, Eleanor? The clothes of an archer queen.
Yes, I like the look of them. Not only are they refined, but I sense a virtuous and commanding presence within them. In a way, they remind me of the Abbey's uniforms.
Now you're talking different, too.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me.
These clothes would suit the boy nicely. The garb of a prince who loved his friends.
A prince who loved his friends. Maybe you should try wearing that one, Magilou. You might be able to make some friends.
What? You got a gentle sting, boy.
Look, Magilou, there's a witch outfit too. She wore pink and flew around on a broom.
Yes, she's a legend in the witch community. I suppose I'm ready to take on her mantle. I'm not sure I can handle a broom, though. I am more the guardian board type.
I didn't know there were different types.
I found the one for me. This was worn by a young major who was devoted to his brother. I like that.
It says he revered heroes who feasted on dead seafood. What does that mean?
It means he respected fishermen. As a sailor, that makes me like him more.
We were crazy enough without dressing up. I think these outfits would just make things worse.
It's way better than being boring, though, right?
Fair enough.
That was great. I don't know the outfits that, what the heck are their names? Magilou and Velvet are in. I don't know those Tales games. But, obviously we have Rokuro is Luger, Laphicet is Richard, Eleanor is Natalia, and then Eisen is Hubert. Oh, that was so good. All right, there, all the skits are done. So I still have to record like another 20 minutes for another video. Those videos were probably a little longer than they were supposed to be. I did not know there were that many skits. But anyways, this is going to be the end of that video, and then the next video will have us actually doing something in the game.